All right, look like the graphics are down. This is the regular council meeting here in the village of Woodlawn, March 30th, 2021. The official time of starting this meeting was 7:13. We will, Mr. Lawson, if you could just lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance tonight, that would be helpful, if you don't mind.
Sure, no problem. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
To the flag
United
of the
States
United
of
States
America,
of
of
America,
America.
the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
Under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with justice.
with liberty,
And justice for all. Mr. Mayor, we can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Oh, we can now.
Now we can.
Okay. All right. So just a quick invocation. Father God, right now, we just want to pause and say thank you for being God all by yourself. Right now, we just want to purge our hearts and that we do the village business as our residents expect us to do. Father God, we don't want to petition law, but we just want to say thank you again. These blessings we ask. Amen. Roll call.
Mayor Poole,
Present.
Gary Burkhalter,
Present.
Esther Boyd, you're on
We
mute.
can't hear you.
Mute.
Here,
Rosemary Brown.
present, here, present.
Present.
Robert Lawson,
Present.
Ms. Kiana Trevino.
Present.
Well, I need a motion to give you to approve the regular council meeting from February 23rd, 2021. Are there any corrections, deletions, additions to those minutes in front of us? I only see one on the back, clerk. When I mentioned about Princeton returning in full-time in person, that was March 15th. We have March 1st on there.
I'll correct it.
Okay, no problem. Any other corrections on those minutes in front of us, team? Having none, I need a motion to approve the minutes from the February 23rd, 2021.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the regular council meeting on February 23rd, 2021.
I'll second them.
All ayes.
Aye.
Aye.
Or no nays, very well. A motion to approve the minutes from the special council meeting from March 2nd, 2021. Are there any corrections, deletions to those minutes in front of us? Having none, I need a motion to approve the special council meeting minutes from March 2nd, 2021.
I make a motion to approve the special council meeting minutes from March 2nd, 2021.
I'll second them.
All ayes.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Appointment confirmation presentations. Clerk, was anything sent to us to address council?
We're done. I'm not sure if Jerry is still receiving them or not.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't mention it on our call today. Okay, so you didn't get any?
No petitions from the public.
No worries. All right. Committee reports. So we, committee reports. We had committee of the whole on March the 9th. Ms. Treview.
Yes. So the committee of the whole. Do we have minutes from that meeting? I'm
I may
sorry.
have put those in.
I don't see them
so-
in the
I'm
packet.
looking myself.
I may have forgotten to put them in.
Okay.
I
They're
could-
not here.
Kiana, can you, Kiana,
Yes.
if you could, I'm sure you recall what we had on that agenda. Do you recall?
I actually do not. You're giving me a little too much credit, Mayor.
Here, I have some things, it's what was that, February? No,
March
Can we-
9th?
Can
Can
we
we
table
just-
that until the next?
We can. Can we table those?
I would say
minutes
the
on-
finance as
some.
well, because we don't see, I don't have that either.
Finance.
I have all them here.
Okay, no problem. Hey, it was a small tech, no worries. So what we'll do is, I just need a motion that we'll table the committee of the whole minutes from March the 9th and March 22nd.
I'll make a motion that we table the approval of the minutes for the committee of the whole meeting on March 9th and the finance committee meeting that was held on March 22nd until the next council meeting.
Just to correct the motion, we're not approving the minutes. It's just the giving of the reports.
Oh, I'm
Correct.
sorry, to give
That's
the
okay.
reports. My
Get the
apologies.
reports, correct.
I second.
All ayes.
Aye.
Aye.
Out there. Mr. Thaman, are you online with us? Mr. Thaman?
I am here.
Manager's report?
Yes, a few things for council and the general public this evening. I guess there's we're getting warmer, so we're generating some excitement, I guess, and interest about the pool. So I just wanted to let you know, I spoke to the contractor late last week. We met with him down at the pool. They plan on starting either this week, next week with all the concrete work, the painting of the pool. And then soon after, they'll get all their implements put in the splash park and then finish that concrete work as well. They said they'll be right on schedule. They don't anticipate this taking any longer than April. So all is looking good. We just found out.
Jerry, we can't hear you.
You broke out.
No. No.
We can see you, we just can't hear you.
Yeah.
I had that a couple weeks ago on this computer.
It looks like you're unmuted too, so I'm not sure.
You might have to log out and log back in.
Yeah. So he was reporting on the pool piece, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So he'll probably log out. I don't want to steal his thunder because we are so excited about the news we've heard in terms of the completion of the pool. He's
There
probably
he is.
logging. He's coming back in. There he is. Jared, can you hear us now?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we can.
Okay. I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. But with the pool renovations, I don't.
Nope, it cut back
But
out
you went
again.
out again.
Darn computers.
You might have a problem with your speaker.
I know, right? Interesting.
Can he call you,
No.
Mayor, on his?
Sorry, Jerry.
Can he call in?
Call the mayor on his cell phone and the mayor can hold his cell phone up so we can hear what Jerry's saying.
Huh?
So Jerry can call in as well. He can be on the phone and he can use his.
Yeah, he can do a dial in.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to do a dial in.
Mayor,
Yes.
Mayor, I was present during the meeting with the contractor, with the manager. My guess is he was just going to tell you there was some issues with the plumbing. However, the water is on, the whole house got everything under control. So like the manager said, the contractor is going to be on schedule. The pool should open on time, according to the contractor. The plumbing situation is under control, so should be good to go.
Okay. And so, Ms. Boyd,
You're on mute too. Ms.
Yes,
Boyd.
I was gonna ask, what is on time according to the contractor?
on time meaning that the contractor is saying to us that they will be completed with that project by April 30th. And actually, the April 30th date was a date that Jerry had threw at them. They said, oh, we'll be done way before then. So
You mean May 30th?
no, April 30th,
April?
they plan to be done with the renovation of the pool. April 30th. April. Pam's like, is he sure? April.
Okay.
So again, as I indicated before, we said to our residents out there that we are opening up this pool Memorial Day weekend. So we are on track with that. We are on track. So that's good reporting to hear. He didn't come back in. He didn't come back in. And I'm gonna put y'all on a I'm just gonna go on a quick mute.
Is our recreation director on here tonight?
All right.
I don't see her
So
yet.
he's dialing in.
I got a question, Mayor.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, are the prices going to be the same as far as like, did they go over the prices of getting in the pool with the different group rates and stuff? Or is there going to be an increase since we did make improvements at the pool? Or is the prices going to be the same? Or is that going to be tabled for another discussion?
I think that's in another discussion. I don't have an answer for that. I don't think that the rates were, I haven't heard anything about the rates being changed or anything because of a renovation. I wouldn't want to raise a price because we're doing some renovations. They needed it, but I don't think so. But I will make sure I get that answer for you though.
Okay. Just curious, because I know we didn't open the pool last summer, so I know some of the residents, who have a bunch of kids or more than one or two kids are probably going to keep their price the same. So I was just kind of curious.
I wouldn't recommend that, especially in the pandemic. I wouldn't recommend that. Okay.
Right.
Mayor.
There Jerry is. He dialed in on us. So Jerry, between me and Tony, I think we took the little last piece of your thunder about the pool. Is there anything else that you want to add to that?
Well, did Tony finish about the hot water heater?
Yes.
That's what I was talking about. We had to replace the hot water heater for the pool. And then the contractor, general contractor for all the pool renovations, he said he's right on schedule. We should have that pool open by Memorial Day, and I'm looking forward to it. And I did go down and take some pictures so we can have some before and after pictures after we're completed with all the renovations. So we're making progress. We're moving forward. And I heard Mr. Lawson talk about pool fees. No, there's been no discussion about raising any pool fees for this coming season.
And I have two questions. One in regards to the pool and a similar question for the rec. If you were going to go there, Jerry, are we going to be doing any pool rentals? And also, are we doing any recreation rentals?
That was my question.
The pool rentals, I'm not sure of, and I don't know if we will. That's something I'd have to talk to Paula Sherman, our rec director, along with Swim Safe to see how those are handled. If we want to do that activity this time with the COVID restrictions. The recreational rentals, they've done a couple small. They said, I think one was a repass and another one was a baby shower. That's what they've done so far, but they are restricting the hours till 6:00 p.m. right now is what they've done until things get loosened up a little more. But they are doing smaller rentals, or people that have a capacity of 50 or more, they have to go to the larger room and pay the auditorium fee rate because of the size of their group.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, the next thing I have is, again, related to the rec center. I wish Paula was here joining us, but Hamilton County Public Health, John Sherrard, reached out to us the county through the state of Ohio is pushing for more vaccination clinics. And we agreed to let Hamilton County Public Health use the rec center starting the first week in April, the week of April 5th, for a vaccination clinic. That first week, they want to do 200 vaccinations. And then following, they want to do up to 400 vaccinations per week. They want to continue this into mid-June. What it sounds like they have the vaccinations that are requires 2 shots. So they would like to do 3 weeks of the first dose and then follow that up with 3 weeks of the second dose, and also adding in some of those weeks, some first dose again, and continue that through June, as long as those vaccinations are available. So they're moving forward with that. They're supposed to come out and meet with Paula this week to look at the facility and then coordinate their vaccination clinic using one of our larger gyms. So I'm pleased to hear that. And the idea is to recruit the Woodlawn residents, Lincoln Heights, Lockland, Arlington Heights, Wyoming, Glendale area residents is what they're looking for. So I did not hear back from Mr. Sherrard today, but I know all the other vaccination clinics that Hamilton County is doing, they're requiring online registration. And no walk-ins would be taken. So if I hear anything else, I will spread that word out to the elected officials here, and I hope you can disseminate that information out to the public as well. We'll also have it posted at the rec center, and we'll do a code red for our residents as well once we get all the details finalized. Any questions on that?
I had a suggestion, Jerry, that I may recommend, and maybe I can share this with Paula, but just based on previous experience, I would ask that Hamilton County not make the scheduling link open to the general public. Maybe that they would hold that back for a couple days first to allow for our residents to be able to get an appointment, because what has been happening is they've been trying to do these place-based strategies in communities for communities, and then people from Kentucky, Indiana, other places are snatching up the appointments first. So I would hate for us to host a vaccine clinic and for our residents to not be able to get an appointment. So I would ask that they maybe make that appointment link available just to Woodlawn for the first couple days before opening it up to the general public, to allow for our residents to have the opportunity to schedule something before it's open to everybody else.
Okay.
I can ask, but I can't guarantee you, since this is a
I can tell you that they have done
emergency.
that before. They have done that in other communities. So yes.
We'll make sure we look into that.
Yeah, I'll ask him for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm probably going to be fair. I feel fairly certain that you're going to have to be an Ohio resident to get the vaccination.
Right.
But I don't know how they're controlling that beyond that. But yeah, I can definitely ask him if they could hold it.
Yeah, and it really depends on
registration for a couple of days.
Where they're getting the vaccine. If the vaccines are coming from FEMA, then it's federal and they can't restrict residency. But if it's coming from ODH, from Ohio Department of Health, they can. But we have seen a lot of that where people are coming from other states and other jurisdictions to get the vaccine, and then people that live in that community don't have the opportunity to get scheduled.
Yeah, I will definitely ask him that.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, the next report I have is on our 2021 street improvement program. Our goal is to finalize the north section of Chester Road this coming summer. Also, it looks very likely that we're going to get municipal road fund money from Hamilton County that will go toward a portion of Lee Crest, and we'll get Lee Crest finally grinded and overlaid. And then we are looking at a couple other residential streets based on the amount of money we may have left to be able to knock out some of the dead end streets. The goal is to try to tackle some of those dead end streets off of Mayview Forest because we know very soon here, Mayview Forest is going to have to be grinded and overlaid. But I'd like to get the dead end streets done first, so we're not running heavy traffic over Mayview Forest to do the dead end streets. So that's why we want to do those dead end streets first.
Jerry, can we?
Redneck Terrace.
Sorry, Jerry, can we take a quick peek at Woodstock? I've been up on Woodstock for the last couple of days, and oh my, I don't know where we are, what the cost is, but certainly can we just take a peek at that?
We asked the engineer, and they provided this week their estimates for Woodstock, Ronnie, and Tanager to get those streets finished. And then, so we do have those estimates to grind and overlay. I think, I can't recall, 2 of them were a grind and overlay, and 1 of them was a total reconstruction. I can't remember which one. I think it might have been Ronnie was a total reconstruction.
Ronnie was?
Tanager.
Tanager was a total okay.
Tanager?
Anthony corrected me. Tanager was their total reconstruction based on its condition. But no, we did get estimates from the engineer on that. We just need to sit down with Tim and go through the funds for our roadway projects to see where we stand, to see what we can tackle yet this year.
Okay.
And so we're moving forward on that.
Okay.
The Redneck Terrace, unfortunately, we did not get funded this year. I'll just call it a technicality. And I talked to Fred Schlimm at Hamilton County Engineer's office last week. Even though we were disqualified several weeks ago, I just still called him and vented, let him know my frustration with the process. And he said, apply next year. He goes, you were going to get funded, so apply again next year. And that street again is looking to be a complete reconstruction of that street, but it's about $1 million project.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll be looking at putting in some money from our funds, getting some SCIP funds, and if we have to go after the SCIP small government funds, maybe we can get a loan to pay a portion of that off over 10 years.
Okay.
So we're looking at different options for that.
Okay. Very well.
I don't know if Paula joined us yet, because I know the Easter egg hunt she's planning for this Saturday. It's going to be at the gazebo in the adjacent park. She does have different age groups, and I thought I had the flyer with me, but I do not.
Yeah, I'm on the line. I'm on.
Oh, Paula? Okay. Can you go ahead and give those dates and the ages and stuff? That'd be great.
Well, it's this coming Saturday, April the 3rd. The ages are 7 and under starts at 10:30, and then 8 to 12, probably 13, starts at 12:30. So both activities last about an hour and a half, and it includes sack race, includes egg dyeing. For the younger kids, the Easter Bunny will be there to take pictures. The older kids won't get that delight. But there's 2 other games. So we figured by the time they get finished with the games, have the hunt, it will be time for the group to leave. If we find that our numbers aren't where we want them at, it's registration only. So we're only going to have a few kids there because we just want to be able to be COVID safe. And but if we find we don't reach those numbers, we're going to work with the group that we have. We captured all the parents' phone numbers and emails. So we'll give a call out to them. Instead of starting at 10:30, we'll do everyone at one time, possibly at 11. So if our numbers are low, we are going to be prepared for if we do fill up and people walk up. We have a thank you for coming. You know, we're sorry we can't. We're at capacity, and here's a nice gift from the Woodlawn Village. So we're prepared to say no and thank you, but be nice about it as well. In 2 more weeks after that, we are trying to drum up, get some classes back and going. Everyone is still kind of wanting to wait and see, so we're not going to be doing anything until April. But we'd like to do a demo on the 17th. We have one new instructor, Rico, I want to say his last name is Smith. He is actually a resident of Woodlawn. He lives in the new subdivision. He is going to be doing bodybuilding and personalized training, and then he's going to do a group class as well. We'll still have our line dancer class coming back. Our cycle class will be back as well. We're going to add a component for seniors, but it'll be more outside. So we're just trying to figure out who we can talk to start engaging more of our older population and something that's really safe. And hopefully by the end of April, beginning of May, we'll wait for them. They'll have their COVID shots and they'll feel more comfortable. And once we do that, then we'll work with our seniors. The other class is just a personal workout class. We're trying to entice people to come and have a variety of things that they can choose from. And the looking at our budget, we're still working on it, but we believe we'll be able to afford and hopefully present to the council how we can offer that senior class, senior services, and the general workout class to those members without any cost. Because if everyone is familiar with how the process works, they get a membership, then they pay for their classes. So we want to look at enticing community members to come into the facility and know that they do have the gym, or they can take one of those two classes as a complimentary to them for being a member. So there's some other things we want to run past Jerry as we move into the next couple of weeks about membership, and the council. Jerry will present it to the council because our goal is just try to engage the community a little bit more. So we have those two things. Coming soon, though, will be our memorial walk, and we'll be paying honor to all those veterans and those individuals who gave their life for our country, and then paying a tribute to those who lost their lives to COVID. So this will be a joint activity that we're going to be working with Wyoming with. And so we want our two communities to come together and do the memorial walk. I know myself and Mayor will need to get together and finalize some things with the memorial walk, but some of the basic groundwork we're going ahead moving forward and trying to get that all taken care of. So just finished our new applications for camp. And so camp is going to be kicking out real soon. One of our themes is drone, seeds, and bones. So we're going to be looking into all those different areas and having activities around drones and seeds and bones. So it should be a fun summer camp. Our target number is 40. And so we're going to be collaborating also with Wyoming Rec and their summer camp on a couple of things, Wyoming Art Center as well. And hopefully we'll be able to have some fun activities that cross the Springdale, the Pike, part of our Wyoming Woodlawn initiative that we are working on as well. Wyoming is actually going to loan us an art instructor. So we'll have art classes from an art student coming from from Cincinnati, the University of Cincinnati's art design program. So we're excited about that. And working with a couple of neighbors. So while I'm talking, I'm gonna also just remind everyone our survey for the community will be going out. Thank you to Monica when she does the newsletter, and thank you to Amos with the fire department as well for the entire community. So we'll have a short 5-question survey and hopefully get that back, and we can move forward in the fall with some ideas and some thoughts coming from the community on what they'd like to see their rec and parks department perform throughout the year.
Right.
So
Okay.
Good
Well,
stuff.
thank you.
Good stuff.
Does anyone have any questions before I move on? But then the last thing I'm going to ask Tony to give us an update. We have the upcoming trash bash in April. If you can just inform again everyone, Tony, about the upcoming trash bash, the dates, times, and what will be collected and what won't be.
It'll be the 3rd and the 4th Saturdays of April. The times will be 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're picking up just about everything minus auto engine parts, petroleums. If you got paint cans you want to get rid of, provided you got some type of sand or dirt in the can mixed with the paint, and the lid has to be accessible, has to be open, or we don't struggle to get it open. We will take it. Tires, you can bring the residents or can bring their tires now to the public works facility between the hours of 11 and 11:30 or 3 to 3:30. The tire have to be off the rim. Again, it'll be the 3rd and the 4th Saturdays of April, 8 to 4. We will not be picking up the traditional trash or recyclable items, just items you're trying to get rid of out the garage or your basement and so forth.
And then the one thing we will not take is appliances such as refrigerators or air conditioning units, anything that has Freon still in it. We have to see the visible sign that the Freon has been removed.
Well, Mr. Brown, what is the exact dates on that, just for the public?
The 17th and the 24th.
17, 24?
Correct.
So that's April 17th and 24th. Okay. All right. Good deal.
Do you have any rain out days?
No, we have rain here. So rain
I beg your pardon?
out there.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Tony, I'm
what you
having a
say?
hard time hearing you. I think, can everybody be on mute? I hear something shuffling. I can't hear.
Said, no, we do not have any rain. Rain days. We will be out there on the 17th and the 24th of April. Rain, sleet, or snow, we will be out there.
Okay.
Request that the residents place their stuff at the curb Friday evening. We will not be doubling back. If we double back, that means you're shortchanging your neighbor.
That's right. And so, Tony, are you recommending, I'm hearing that you're saying that the residents should put the things out on the curb on Friday evening. Is there a specific time? Because oftentimes when we see this stuff days in advance.
Yeah, Friday, if you could do it Friday evening after 4 p.m., 5 p.m.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
time. It would be such an eyesore at the curb.
Gotcha.
Good.
Okay. Thanks.
If they put furniture out, does it have to be wrapped?
Yes, if you put any kind of mattress out there, it needs to be wrapped. Same as if Rumpy, set it out there for Rumpy, it has to be wrapped. Thank you.
Okay. Jerry, do you
Thank
have
you,
any-
Tony.
I'm sorry.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay. Any other questions for Jerry? Tony? No? Okay. All right. Finance Director's report.
Hello. Give a couple quick highlights from the Finance Committee meeting. I'll use some rounded off numbers to keep us moving. Month of February, we collected $604,700 in income taxes. Of that amount, $78,800 went to the road tax fund. Since inception, the road tax fund has brought in $1.5 million. And since inception, the village has spent $717,000 in road repairs. Also, since being identified in May of 2020, the village has eliminated $310,000 in negative fund balances. Our goal is to have those all eliminated by the end of this year. We went over various appropriations, revenues, receipts, and expense reports in our finance committee meeting. Those receipts and expense reports are in your packets for approval, along with the bank reconciliation, as well as an asset forfeiture restricted funds report that's related to the village police department funds. That report is supposed to be filed annually with the village council to be in compliance with Ohio Revised Code 2981.11. Other than that, also we noted that the village should be receiving about $670,000 in American Rescue Act plan money. That'll be provided to the village in 2 installments. One should be coming in this April or May, with the next one to follow 12 months after that. We haven't received a lot of information about allowable expenditures related to that, but as we continue to receive information, we'll go ahead and keep everybody updated. And then we also kind of discussed some options for our pool levy. Also wanted to add that the state of Ohio extended its tax filing deadline to May 17th. So the village of Woodlawn will follow that. Please do file all of your returns with Rita. All that information is on our website. And one of the other items that we noted is that we purchased a property on Springfield Pike using money from a CDBG grant. That was a reimbursement grant. We received that reimbursement yesterday, actually. So we'll go ahead and advance that money back to the general fund this month as well. So we were made whole by Hamilton County and with the CDBG grant. Other than that, I don't have anything further. We just need to have the motions to approve the various financial reports.
Madam Chair, Ms. Trayview,
Yes.
would you like to make the motion for those approvals of those minutes?
Sure. I'll make a motion to approve the bank reconciliation, receipt listing, payment listing, asset forfeiture, and restricted funds report.
I second it.
All ayes.
Aye.
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 Well, all right, thanks. All right. Any other questions for Tim? Having none, Law Director.
Just a couple of items to report on. First, as Mr. Engel reported, we did close on 10150 Springfield Pike at the very end of February last month. I delivered the keys personally to Mr. Thaman. So if anybody wants to start cooking barbecue, head on over. The next steps in that obviously will be a demolition of the building and removal of some underground storage tanks. The other item I wanted to report on is that our new fire truck should arrive in the next month or so. And Ladder 96 will go in for service under our settlement agreement with Pierce. And finally, as part of the legislation tonight, there's an ordinance authorizing the manager to enter into a purchase contract with the Hamilton County Reutilization Corporation, Land Reutilization Corporation, to purchase some property on Chatsworth. That is property that was subject to a forfeiture. The land bank at the Port Authority has agreed to partner with the village to acquire that property and sell it to the village under their municipal program, which is a flat fee of $1,000 for as the purchase price. But those are really the highlights. I don't have anything else to report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right. Ooh. All right. All right. Having no questions for the Law Director, I really don't have anything on my report. The only thing that I do have is, again, I'm excited about the opening of the pool. I am really excited. And I know that Jerry and we talked about that today, the excitement that we're just spilling from the two of us. So we're hoping that this is going to spill into the village. Again, I'm just excited. And hopefully with Ms. Sherman, she's planning some type of reopening since we weren't open last year. So I'm excited to see that. The only thing that I have is that I do need an approval of the mayor's court monthly statement. I believe that is in your packet. And I just need a motion to approve my monthly mayor's monthly statement to council. Did everybody have an opportunity to see the report? It is in your packet.
I make a motion to approve the mayor's court monthly statement, $11,094.93.
I'll second it.
All ayes?
Aye.
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 All right, very well, there are nays. I appreciate that. Moving right on into our legislation. Emily?
Sure. The first item is Ordinance 13, 2021, an ordinance to transfer $104.40 from the general fund to the Law Enforcement Trust Fund, Fund 2091.
And that is ordinance number what?
13, 2021.
Thank you. I need a motion to suspend the rules on ordinance number 13, 2021.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 13, 2021.
I second it.
Motion been moved. And second, roll call on the suspension, please.
Eric Burkhalter,
Aye.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Kiana Tribune.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 13, 2021.
I'll make a motion for passage of ordinance number 13, 2021.
I second it.
Motion been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Eric Burkhalter,
Aye.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Kiana Tribune.
Aye.
Very well, thank you.
The next item is Ordinance 14, 2021, an ordinance to make permanent appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of Woodlawn, State of Ohio during fiscal year ending December 31st, 2021.
Very well. I need a motion to suspend the rules of ordinance 14, 2021.
I make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 14, 2021.
I'll second.
Motion been moved, properly second on the suspension. Roll call.
Eric Burkhalter,
Aye.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Kiana Tribune.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance number 14, 2021.
I'll make a motion for passage for ordinance number 14, 2021.
I'll second.
Motion been moved, properly second on the passage. Roll call.
Was that Ms. Tribune who seconded?
Mr. Lawson.
Mr. Lawson. Eric Burkhalter,
Aye.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Yes.
Kiana Tribune.
Aye.
Very well, thank you.
The next is Ordinance 15, 2021, an ordinance approving a sale purchase agreement with the Hamilton County Land Reutilization Corporation to acquire vacant land located at 121 Chatsworth Avenue.
I need a motion to suspend the rules on ordinance number 15, 2021.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance number 15, 2021.
Second.
Motion been moved, properly second on the suspension. Roll call, please.
Kiana Tribune,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Mr. Boyd,
Yes.
Gary Burkhalter.
Aye.
I need a motion for passage of ordinance 15-2021.
Make a motion for passage of ordinance number 15, 2021.
Is there a second to the motion?
I
I'll
second.
second it.
Motion been moved properly second. Roll call on the passage,
What
please.
was the second, please?
I
Burkhalter.
second it, Mr. Lawson. Oh,
I heard
okay.
two voices, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Counter Tribune,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Esther Boyd,
Yes.
Gary Burkhalter. Mr. Burkhalter.
Aye.
Okay.
Next item is Resolution 5, 2021, a resolution authorizing the municipal manager to enter into an agreement with Next Step Networking for computer infrastructure upgrades.
I'll make
Well,
a motion for passage. Oh, I'm sorry.
I need a motion for passage of 05-2021.
The
That's
suspension.
resolution number.
We don't have to suspend
You
resolutions
don't
any
suspend
longer.
resolution.
Okay, got you.
I need
was-
a motion.
I was ahead of you, Mayor Poole. I was
Yes,
going
you
there.
were. You thought I forgot. I know.
No, I didn't think you forgot. I
No,
was
that's
just like,
all right.
I did.
let's go.
I need a motion.
take some
That's
time.
all right. Right. I need a motion for passage of resolution 05-2021.
I'll make a motion for passage of resolution 5, 2021.
Second.
Roll call has been moved and properly second. Roll call on the passage, please.
Gary Burkhalter.
Aye.
Esther Boyd,
Yes.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Counter Tribune.
Aye.
And the last is Resolution 6, 2021, a resolution authorizing the municipal manager to purchase a Pierce Enforcer pumper stock number 35659.
Well, I need a motion for passage of resolution 06-2021.
Make a motion for passage for resolution 06, 2021.
Mhm. There a
I'll second it.
Motion been moved properly second on the passage. Roll call.
Gary Burkhalter.
Aye.
Esther Boyd,
Yes.
Robert Lawson,
Aye.
Pamela Fitzgerald,
Aye.
Rosemary Brown,
Aye.
Counter Tribune.
Aye.
And that is all we have.
Is there any new business that comes before this council?
Yes, I have one, if I
Sure.
can make comments.
Sure.
I know that we just passed the $47,000 for the server, but I have, because for the IT department.
IT, infrastructure,
Yeah, I just have some concerns in regards to the generator. I know we talked about this before. Just concerned that we don't have a backup generator.
We're working
And
on it.
I can't hear you.
We're working on that. Is that what you're thinking that was part of the 47? Is that what I'm hearing now?
No, I just wanted to make sure. I know that we're, upgrading our server and systems, and I was concerned in regards to the backup for the generator, because I think that's something that we know that we need, but now that we're starting to really invest in our servers and things like that, I just want to make sure that's being talked about. We haven't talked about it in a while.
Yes, I do know that in the conversation with Jerry and Tim, they are looking into that.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just concerned, with all the weather changes and things like
Right.
that. And we're investing in so much infrastructure and
Right.
things. I just want to make sure, I think those things go hand in hand. So I just want
do.
to make sure we keep that on the radar.
I agree with you. Good observation. Thanks, Pam.
All right,
Good
thank you.
observation. You're welcome. All right. Anybody have anything else? All right. Having none, I just need a motion for adjournment tonight.
I'll make a motion for adjournment.
I second it.
All ayes?
Aye.
Aye.
Well, I did not share, team, and I'm sorry. I will go ahead and mark that as 8:03, Monica. Just for the public, I know it's Easter. We didn't get to celebrate Easter on last year, so I just want to say Happy Easter to all. And as we can just reflect on last year's what we went through in last year and the resurrection of Christ. So enjoy the weekend, be safe, and I think it's going to be 70-degree weather, so we should be good. Take care.